Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today we're going to look at Under Fallen Skies by Thomas Euler, I believe that is, published by Czech Games Edition. Now, this game here won the best solo game. I think it was 2020. I could be wrong, 2022. I can't remember top of my head. All I know is I remember this is a game that I wanted to get way back then and totally forgot about it. Fell under the radar for me. And I stumbled across it again earlier this week, so I had to go get a copy for myself. So if this is a game that you've been interested in, this is what today's version is going to look like. I think it's still the original printing. I have no idea. But like I say, this is solo only. You can play multiplayer, just kind of work together on what you want to do, but it's a solo game. It looks at ages 12 up and 20 to 40 minutes. If I was going to play this multiplayer, I'd play this with my grandkids. I mean, I think it's something that, I can help them play it, and I think they'd have fun with it. But hey, enough blabbing. Let's get this baby opened up, take a look inside, and let's see what I just purchased. Now, I'm sure this is going to be a decent game. It's gotten really good reviews. And, I do like some solo stuff, and it does have a campaign setting in there too. So there's some stuff that I'm not really going to cover because I don't want to spoil anything as well. So there you go. And there is your weight notification. Try to keep the glares out. But this is going to be everything you're going to need for your campaign. I know there's a bunch of rules out there to cover in the campaign and stuff like that. So you can pick that stuff. If you want to know about that, I'm not going to cover it here. I'm just going to cover what you're going to get in the box. But I know there's some stuff out there that talks about the campaign. So, all right, so let's take a look at this rulebook really fast. Looks like we're going to have, about a 15-page rulebook. It's not too bad. The rules aren't real complicated on this one. But it does look fun. It does look interesting. So there you go. There's your main setup. There's your big board, your little underground bunker that you're going to have. All right, we got some rules on gameplay, your enemy ship actions. And the cool thing I like about this is a dice placement. I like dice placement games as well. So solo and dice placement works good for me. Got your mothership phase, your spawning, your end of the game. Your full game, threat level cities, different robots that you can get, the Roswell gasoline. And this back's going to talk about your campaign. So this is going to be your campaign rules, how you're going to deal with all that. You're going to spice up your standalone game if you need to, add some more stuff, and there you go. All right, now we're going to get, 2021. So it might have been 2020 when this came out then. But you're going to get a nice little catalog. It's a few years old, but hey, I'm sure it's all still good and valid today. I haven't seen any of the games kind of really fall off the radar. I think they're all still available. All right, now let's take a look at the ships you're going to get. All right. So it looks like we're going to have our little orange ship. I think he only comes into play in maybe some later games, not your beginning game. You got your regular little pinky ships that are going to come down. You got your white ships, which are going to come down. A little bit harder ships are going to come across. Little health marker. Looks like this is going to be your victory point marker. These are all acrylic, and they're really nice. And this is going to be your energy token. Okay, I actually know about this game just because, I looked it up a little bit again before I made my purchase. All right, so do like those. Quality of those is outstanding. Now, the dice and your little guy here, he's your little excavator, I think they call it, or something like that, that's going to go underneath in your bunker. There's a little wood. See, it costs a little energy if you want to activate them. But the dice, you have your regular gray, your two white, and you have your two blue, which can be your robot dice. But these are nice wooden dice. I actually like wooden dice. They're really super light. They bounce around. Some people like them, some people don't. I like wooden dice. I think they're really cool. That's one of my favorite things about, say, Memoir 44 is the wooden dice. New version has plastic dice. Not a fan. Wooden dice, love it. All right, now we're going to get a couple Ziploc bags. They're about the size of the box. Not sure what they're going to be used for yet, but we'll figure it out later. All right, now what we have here is our player boards. Okay, we're not really going to need these. Looks like they're, okay, punching them out, not a problem. As you can see, don't really need to do much of a punch test on here. Although New York doesn't want to come out as much as the spaceship or your planetary thing does. But hey, they all come out really, really nice. Okay, looks like we're going to have Roswell. I know we have New York. I think we have 3 main cities that we get to start with. Okay. Now, this is going to be your basic one. And then New York, I know, is going to be one of the more advanced ones because you're going to have a special ability that you're going to get the whole time. Now you do have the backside, which I do believe out of the campaign uses them. I think you can actually use that to make the game a little bit harder as well. Okay, you're going to have a couple of your tiles. I know this is going to be your more difficult side. Okay, this is going to be your standard side, but I know when you put them together, you have to line up your little icons. So see how those down here by this 5 and 3, see how that lines up there, but see how it doesn't line up there. Okay, that's how you know how they're going to go. So if you flip one over, they still line up. All right, that's how that works. All right, we got these 2 tiles as well. Take a look at those. Flip the other ones around. All right. The cool thing I like about this, I like the way the map looks on this particular game when it's all set up. To me, that map just looks really, really super cool. Now, this looks like is our underground bunker, and we're also going to get our last little town, which is going to be Washington, D.C. Yeah, we'll just punch the whole game while we're at it. Okay, in Washington, D.C., there's going to be the back side. Looks like a little more harder side. Okay, now this is going to be your bunker. All right, so we got to make sure the bunker gets set up right as well. And I know you can flip these over, if I remember right, so you can actually make them a little more difficult as well. You just have to make sure you line up all your stuff correctly, your little icons and everything. Okay, those look cool. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, okay, that's right. We got this top board. Now this is your mothership. Okay, so this is what's going to be starting on the board for those of you who haven't played this game before. So the mothership will actually end up starting off the board on the very, very top because you have this big long line, and every turn it's going to slowly creep its way down and down and down. Okay, but you're actually going to be looking more at these, and you're paying attention to those because when this arrow here lines up with these, icons, that's when the bad things happen. But it's only on the mothership turn that it does that. Okay, now looks like we have one more player board for our bunker. Now the cool thing about these is these have like a little letter here. There's a C. Okay, so we got our C. We got our one side, good side, better side, worse side. And then I know these other ones are going to have your A's and B's. Okay, so there you go. So you got like your A, B, and C, A, B, C. There we go. Get them right. Because different cities are going to use different scenarios. So this will say, hey, you want to use B and C, but B's up on top, C's down the bottom, or vice versa. So this tells you what your configuration is going to be. All right. Fun game. Fun game. All right. Now this is going to be your campaign tracker sheet that you're going to use. So you're going to, when you do your missions, when you go into the campaign, and that's what pretty much everything else left in this box is, I do believe, is just going to be this campaign. But the campaign sounds so super cool because what you have is as you can see, you have these 4 different board sets. So let me get these on the screen. Sorry. You have these 4 different board sets. All right. And I don't know which one to start with or anything else because I haven't read up on the campaign stuff. I've been kind of waiting that. But you're going to have this little story. You're going to read it. As you can see, you're going to have some new city tiles. Some more things are going to happen in this game. So, and once you're done with this campaign, then basically you're going to be able to take all this stuff, put it in, and I'm sure you can use some of this mission stuff in a regular game, and you can play the campaign again, because I think it's like 10 different scenarios or something like that, 10 different missions. But you can put away, bring it back. But then when everything's done, you're just going to have this whole pile of stuff that you're just going to be able to play. Okay, it's just going to add more. This is what I'm excited about going through. I think you're supposed to run every one of them twice, I think it is. You run it once and then something changes, you run it again, or I can't remember off the top of my head because, like I said, I haven't really followed up too much on it, but I'm going to. All right. But yeah, I'm excited to play that, just to open up all this stuff. I want to get it all out. I want to be able to play it all. I want to see what it all does. All right, now, how's it going to go back in the box? Get those little things out of here. We don't need them. Okay, Ziploc bags. These are going to be for the tiles. So I'm actually going to say they're going to be more for the campaign stuff for me. But because the tiles, the way they fit in there, I'm totally fine. I'll probably do some foam core stuff just to help make them fit in there a little bit better. But that's once I complete everything. Get those tiles in there. Let's get our rule book in there so it lays flat. We're just going to put this stuff on the top. And as you can see, dice are still below the lid. It's going to be 0 lid lift. Box cover is going to go on. You know, it's not a big game. This is a great, small, little solo game. A lot of weight to this, a lot of chunkiness in this. So, but there you go. That is Under Fallen Skies. Hey, leave any comments down below. Let me know if you've played this game. What do you think about it? Do you like solo games? Do you not like solo games? Do you like solo-only games? I mean, that's the thing with this. I don't know, solo-only games. I only have a few, but I do enjoy them. I mean, to me, they're fun. they're fun. And this one's gotten really good reviews. I'm excited to play it, excited to get to the table. Like I said, leave comments below, like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.
Please somebody help me on my feet again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been.
My wife left me. My kids left me. My wife came back looking for the kids.